Hey y'all, welcome back to Adventuring with Amanda. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new to my channel, welcome. In this video, I am in the forest doing van things. I have a lot of projects in the works, and I'm taking you guys with me. Like and subscribe. Let's get into it. Good morning, my fellow adventurers. Oh gosh, a rather still morning. It got very cold last night and it is still pretty chilly out right now. It's about 11 a.m. Just got out of my van. I thought about moving the van a little bit, repositioning it for my solar, but honestly I'm lazy and I'm like in such a good spot. So I'm not going to do that, but pretty fun trail cam footage that I got last night. I am kind of concerned though as to where these domestic cats are coming from. That's the third domestic cat I've got on my trail cam in the past 6 weeks, and I'm like the one that I got the last couple nights, that gray and white one, that's somebody's pet. Like somebody's taking care of that cat. That is a healthy, clean little chonker, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, do they belong to fellow campers? There's a ranch like not even a mile up the road. Do they belong to them? Like, where are these cats coming from? I don't know. I don't like it though. It makes me, I don't like seeing domestic cats out here in the wilderness. So in any event, it's time to do van things. Going to work on making my bed, but first, I'm watching the Karen retrial. I think so. I'm using this table a lot more frequently now. And I think instead of keeping it over there, I have space to keep it on this side. So I'm actually going to shift my bed over pretty much as far as it can go so I can put this bamboo lap table on this side. Yeah, that'll make it a little easier for me to snag. You can see I have this gap on the side of my bed, and I spoke the other day about how I keep this next to what was my nightstand, because I used to put my head right here, right, and now I'm sleeping with my head on that end of the bed. So I wonder if I can move this also to be more accessible for me. Let's experiment. Oh, that breeze picked up. My thought process, what's in my sock? Ouch. My thought process is essentially, I'm spending all of my time in my seat and over by my fridge and my ottoman now. Whereas I used to spend all of my time sitting in bed because this was Winston's bed. So my habits and routine are changing. Therefore, it would be smart of me if I shifted my things kind of over to this side. So that's kind of where I'm going with all this. And it's such a beautiful day to do van things. So if I just move it over like that, wow, I think I just gave myself like a good 3 inches. Okay. Okay, friends, I'm happy with this. So now I have my laptop, my notebooks, and everything on this side, since this is where I sit, and my bamboo lap table. And this I can, you know, move here and there and everywhere. I also think I'm going to make space, because my toilet now like sits like this. So I think I might use this space for a power station. I can slide this under my bed, but I don't really want to because I've been using it so much. I kind of wish I could fit it right here, but there's not enough space. Anyways, I like it. I have more usable space over here now. Then over here, I still have some usable space next to this shelf. I'll just have to decide what I want to put over here. It'll be something that I don't use all the time. Ooh, y'all, this Karen Reed trial is spicy. What a productive day I've had so far, despite sleeping in late. I'm really excited about just rearranging some things in my van. Makes me feel good. It does. So I'm going to put lunch in my Hot Logic soon, but first, somebody asked me an interesting question and the other day, and they said, Amanda, don't you have a sink? Do you not have a use for a sink? And I realized why that question was asked, but let me just briefly touch on that. It's true that I don't have a sink in my van, but I do have sink capabilities. So I have this little collapsible bucket, which I just used, and I have an electric water dispenser. I typically don't put it on my 1-gallon jugs. It typically sits on my 3-gallon jug, but I just had a little bit of water left in this that I wanted to use. I also have a bigger collapsible rectangle bucket that I can use as a sink as well. But this, I never attach my electric water dispenser to anything. I just have it ready to go, and I can wash my hands, dishes, whatever. But I set it up when I need it. And the thing is, with this small bucket, I can use this stuff in my van if I need to, but I try to watch how much water I use. Ultimately, I don't use a sink to like brush my teeth. I just use like a little bit of water and a cup and a toothbrush. And because I don't want to waste water, I've gotten really good about how much water I use, especially because I'm limited on space and I don't want to carry around more than I need, especially because I'm constantly on the go and I can fill up my water at any time. But I don't wash my dishes very frequently either with water unless they're like super, super, super dirty, which is rare. I will just use my vinegar and water mixture. That's how I cleaned up the burgers and stuff yesterday. So the answer is yes, I have a sink. I have sink capabilities, but it's not out all the time because I don't need it all the time. I have lots of solar going on. Oh, and I actually have a brand new 350 watt solar panel waiting for me, but I have to go pick it up. Today I am making salmon and asparagus for lunch. I got this meal for $5 at Safeway. So I unwrapped it. It had plastic wrap on it. I'm going to put foil on the top. And I think salmon, in my experience in the Hot Logic portable oven, it will take about an hour and 10 minutes to cook. Okay, y'all, I decided that I'm going to try and put up this tent that Gary gave me on the back of my van. Now, this is no longer available on Amazon. It only had 1.7 stars for reviews. The reviews were not good. Gary gave it to me for a reason, but let's just see how it goes. I can see how this has 1 star. So the issue here is that there's nothing to hold. Like, I would need magnets or 2 people to put this up. I mean, it's literally like a piece of fabric and a screen. And I looked on Amazon on the videos, and you're supposed to like tie it to your doors or something. It's really weird. It's poorly made. Yeah, it's not even worth it. I mean, I spent 5 minutes I thought I was on the right track. Gary gave me some pointers for it, so I kind of like put my trunk up a little bit and then anyways, long story short, it's not worth it. So thanks, Gary, but yeah, it's gonna be a no. It's been a good day, y'all. My lunch is ready. It actually took a little bit. It didn't take as long as it normally does. It took about an hour. You know, you have to be careful with like raw meat and fish, right? But it smells delightful. I'm ready to eat. Ooh, yeah. Tasty. Lunch was very good and tasty. Now I'm going to set up my cell booster, which I actually have an entire video on it. This is the High Boost. It's the RV kit. It's amazing. I have decent cell service, but not like as good as I want it to be. So, and since Brock left and he had Starlink, I mean, the biggest thing, I was using Starlink to upload my videos. That's the biggest thing I need it for, but this will help. I don't know why I'm holding it like this, but anyways, this will help me. So I am getting Starlink still, just can't afford it right now, so it has to wait a little bit. I have both of my Vitomin power stations charging, and I'm down to 2 power stations right now, at least with me. I do have a bigger one in storage, but I'm down to 2 power stations because my Rock Pals gave out on me about a month ago. So I need to charge up a couple little things, so I'm actually using my Jesper jump starter. It comes in this. I have actually used it to jumpstart a van before, and I keep it for such purposes, but it also has a couple of plugs on it. So I just busted it out to get my tablet charged up, and I am expecting a new power station soon. Then again, I have that one in storage, but the plan is to give the one that I have in storage to my mom for her camper. So I am trying to still figure out my power solutions before I go to Colorado, but that's also partly why I was moving things inside my van, because I think that the new power station that I'm getting, I can fit on the side of my ottoman. I can also fit one on the passenger seat floor. I will need more power specifically for my Starlink, and I also just want to get like another small power station. The small Vitomin I have is 600 watts, but I want like a small 300, kind of like my Rock Pals. I have time to think about it, but that's where I'm at right now. The afternoon is winding down. It's approaching 5 o'clock. So I am now going to use one of my Scrubs rinse-free bath sponges to wipe off my arms, my hands, and my feet because I got really dirty today doing all of my projects. Then I will change my clothes and be all clean to spend the rest of the evening in my van. My booster is working very effectively today. The antenna is on the roof of my van, of course, and then I actually have it strung through my trunk instead of the side window. It's working out very well.